Hey, good morning. Wednesday, May 22nd. Just finishing up our trip here in Carlsbad Caverns. That was an incredible place. Anyway, we're on our way to Alamogordo, New Mexico, where we're going to go visit the White Sands National Park. So that should be interesting. So with no further ado, we'll get on the road, and we'll see you on the road in just a bit. Ciao. Okay, just wanted to give you a quick look here on the right side here as we travel. Got all these cool oil rigs and oil refineries in the background. Pretty cool look. I thought I'd see more of these in Texas, but it seems like I'm getting to see more of them here in the southern part of New Mexico. So anyway, we'll just keep on traveling down this road, and we're headed for Alamogordo. So we'll see you down the road. Check it out. Later. Well, good morning. You're still traveling west. Traveling north now, actually, going to Alamogordo. We're in downtown Artesia, New Mexico. Actually a pretty cool town. And this road we're on now, we have to go 111 miles. Not sure if we're going to go to Roswell. That's the alien town of Roswell. Don't think we'll go there. That's pretty much a desert. Really can't see much anyway outside of a kooky town with all alien paraphernalia. So we're not going to deal with that. All right, so just want to give you a glimpse of the town of Artesia, New Mexico, and we're on our way, and we'll see you down the road a bit. So we're passing through Las Cruces, New Mexico. I gotta reiterate what I've been saying all along. I've never seen so much barren, empty land in my entire life. I mean, it's incredible that there's just nothing out here. I mean, is this land built? Can you build on it? Is it just desert? I mean, you talk about land and nothing for miles and miles and miles. Totally crazy. All right, well, like I said, we're in Las Cruces. We got probably about another 100 miles or so to go to hit Alamogordo, where we're going to be at the White Sands National Park. So that should be pretty interesting. Looking forward to that. Really don't know much about it, but I guess today we're going to learn. See you on down the road, folks. All right, still in Las Cruces, hopefully coming towards the end. This is kind of the roads that we're traveling down, so they're pretty interesting. A lot of hills. The speed limits are crazy. They go from 40 to 55 to 70 down to 65. They kind of keep you on your toes here, that's for sure. So still traveling down the road. See a stray cow here, and there's another one on the side there, if you see that. All right. See the mountains in the background. I don't know what mountains they are, but they're pretty. All right, we're still traveling on our way. I find it amazing that we could go from that whitish gray mountains, and within 15, 20 minutes, we're like in a totally different developed area of pine trees, and we just went from one extreme to another, which it's incredible how the landscape has just changed. We're probably about 30 miles out from Alamogordo, and now we're in feels like you're in the mountains, which we were, but we're up and down, and totally different terrain out here. Gorgeous. A lot of ranches. Saw a lot of mules and horses and cows, the whole 9 yards, but pretty incredible. All right, let's just keep traveling down this road, and we'll get back to you in a bit. And once again, we come down this mountain, which I have no idea what it was called. I'm going to have to look it up. But now we're back to the original landscape from which we started. So it's, this is all downhill from here. I mean, we're just gliding. But definitely something you can't explain. You could film this all you want, but you have to see it as you go. Pass by a couple of these like quick towns with a school that are probably not even 100 yards long, the whole town. It's kind of odd, kind of weird. All right, we're hanging in there, and we'll keep on going. All right, I guess we're going through a tunnel. Do not stop. Isn't this cool? Wow, it's pretty interesting. Wow, look what's up ahead of you. Shit. Holy crap, look at that scenery. All right, we're going to pull over here and get a picture. We got to get a picture of this, because this is totally insane to see this. I mean, this is just, wow. Wow. That's crazy. That's the White Sands Desert down here, babe.
Wow.
So you can see the White Sands Desert from here. But I don't know how much the GoPro will pick it up. But I'm going to get out and try to get a little bit of it with the video camera. So hold on. So here we are at the bottom of the hill. Got the White Sands Desert is in the background. Not sure if we're picking it up, but that's it way in the background. And you got this big gully in here, and this is a pretty awesome sight, I gotta say. Trying to just capture everything I can in here, and it's pretty cool. Like I said, this is scenery you don't catch anywhere. All right, back in the car, and off we go into the wild blue yonder. I'm pretty sure you guys see what we see. We're just coming down this mountain here. I mean, the views are one in a million. And this trip is really just starting. I mean, we're in New Mexico. We still got Colorado. We got Wyoming. South Dakota, California, Arizona. I mean, Idaho, Utah. It goes on, but just wanted to give you a little bit of a taste of what we're seeing Like I said, the films, I mean, they're great, but it doesn't capture everything that we see because there's so many missing parts to it, you know. And here we are, 25 miles from the White Sands National Monument. That should be a treat. So we want to get there and get some work in there. See you down the road, folks. So as we roll down the hill here, down in the distance, I'm sure you can see what we see, which is the White Sands National Park. It's probably going to be a little small on the GoPro, but pretty interesting. You know, can't wait to get in there and see what the deal is. So hold on to your horses, folks. All right, so we finally got into Alamogordo, and about 5 miles from the White Sands. I just want to let everybody know we're here. We'll go over another bridge and we'll be on the other side. And once we get in there, we'll see what we find and we'll let you know. Hang in there, guys, hang in there. Okay, we're about 2 miles out from this national park. As you can see in front of us, beautiful mountains. You can see the white on the layout on the bottom. I mean, it's a pretty awesome sight. I wish it was a little clearer. It's like a little foggy, actually. But you can see the beauty. It's really amazing. I mean, this trip is, it's been crazy. Anyway, we're enjoying this, and we want everybody to enjoy this because it's a sight to behold. Well, we're just about there. We're going to make a turn here in about a mile or so. But as we get closer and closer, you can see the white sand. I have no idea what to expect here, you know, as far as trails and stuff like that. But once we're in here, we'll see it. The mountain backdrop is incredible. All right, well, we'll see you in there in a few minutes, you guys. Everybody just hang in there. More to come. Alright, so we made it to the White Sands National Park. We're here at the Visitor Center. And now we're going to jump back in the car, go down the road about 3 miles, and there's a 3-mile hike that we're going to take. And that should take up a few hours because I walk very slow. But anyway, we made it. We're here. And we'll see you on the sands. Alright, so we've made it to the dunes. This is just the beginning. I'm going to try to get over the hills or up the hills. Well, this should be interesting. Yeah, probably should have brought my Mai Tai. All right, anyway, here we are. We'll make our way up the hill and then we'll tune in when we get up on top. Well, we're sort of on top of the dunes now. Just giving you a little bird's eye view of the park a lot, which is very small. But anyway, these are the dunes. I guess it's sort of like being in the desert. So I guess I'm going to be walking in the desert for a little while. It should be very interesting. All right, let's march on. All right, so we're on the dunes. This is it. Got people going down on sleds. It's like a desert. It's exactly what it is. But the sand itself is so fine. It's like white crystal sand. Really is cool. Really is cool. There's some people trying to slide down. I mean, I'm sure it's not the easiest thing in the world to do, but it's fun. You know, I don't know how far you would want to venture out. I mean, it is the desert. That's exactly what it is. We're going to go down a little further, see what we see on the other side of these dunes. So hang in here with us. All right, so we're going to work our way up this hill. Oh boy. Oh, this is hard. It just keeps, I go two steps up, 1 step back. All right. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, she made it. Let me see if I make it. On my way. All right, just made it up this dune, and I'm not doing that again. Man, you take 2 steps up, 1 step back. But it's beautiful up here. It's pretty cool. Wow. Yeah, those Americans, they're crazy.
They're so fun.
Well, I made it up that hill. Whew, I don't want to do that again. That was, I tell you, tougher than I thought, because the sand is so fine. It's like trying to go up ice. It's like you just slide, and it's really not that steep. But it was worth the walk. All right, we'll get a little bit more filming up here. I mean, it was pretty cool. All right, let's march on. Well, this is probably pretty much the extent of the dunes. So
Up there too.
that's about it. You know, yeah, if you want to keep going, but it's the same. It's just like white desert. That's all it is. It's white desert. But it's nice. Nice to see. Nice to see. You got another hill, group of people. A lot of people slide down the with boogie boards and stuff, and you could do that. Yeah, a couple of young people here going braless. Guess they think they're in California or something. Anyway, gonna go walk on a little bit more and then probably head out of here. All right, one last look. We're at the top of the hill. Like I said, this place is nuts. You never saw like just a desert in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of a mountain range. It's crazy. It just goes on and on. Oh, here's the people trying to get up the hill. Not an easy task. Not an easy task at all. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty wild. There you go. Yeah. I mean, you can't beat the views. Cannot beat the views. Yeah, people just hanging out, just like if we were at the beach. All right, time for tune out. Back in a bit. Well, that concludes our White Sands National Park Dunes expedition. We didn't find any dinosaurs or ancient relics, but I'll tell you what, it was a trip, it was a treat, and something everybody should get to see. Headed back to the car now, and we'll probably head back and maybe try to get some lunch. See you on the road, gang. All right, we finished up the White Sands National Park, which was incredible. I just want to show you some view of what we have out here as far as the mountains in the background. The sky is absolutely incredible. I hope you're getting a view of it because it's wonderful. We're enjoying this trip. We're only 22 days in out of 116, which means we have 94 days to go. We have a lot more to see, a long way to go, and at times it's tiring, but we're enjoying the heck out of it. You know, you just got to keep going. Just got to keep going. Well, now we're headed to a peanut farm, so we're going to try a pistachio peanut farm to boot, and they have pistachios, all different types, some specialty chocolates, so we're going to check that out, and we'll see you when we get there. Unless we hit something incredible, we will put it on the camera. Later for now. Yeah! So here we are, heart of the desert, pistachio land. So naturally we picked up a bunch of pistachio with dark chocolate, and then we also got a nice pistachio rosé. So we're going to sit down, drink that, and wobble on back to the hotel. All right, so we're going to show you what we have in a minute. All right, so this is all the stuff we bought. I don't know, it's been that kind of day. But we got a nice heart of the desert pistachio rosé. We got the nice rich and creamy dark chocolate pistachio bark. The pistachios with garlic and onion tasting pistachios. We have dark pistachios, and toffee pistachio. So this is pretty interesting. So with no further ado, we're going to get at it, and we'll see you while we're crawling back to the car. Well, they allowed us to put a drone up, so what we're going to do now is we're going to get it up, and we're going to just try to get some film of this beautiful scenery here in Alamogordo, New Mexico. I want you to look closely at the background when it swings around, and you'll get to see the big white strip of the White Sands National Park. So what we want you to do is enjoy the music, enjoy the film. It's only about 2 or 3 minutes long, but it's definitely worth it. All right, so everybody enjoy your day, and we'll see you on the next film. Ciao, everybody.